stop throwing the football to your side of the field so they just stop testing you?
No, I want them to keep throwing it as much as they can.
Walk us through that pick, your technique, what your assignment was, and how you're able to make the play on the ball.
So yeah, we're in man, single receiver. They throw a lot of, if you're pressed up, they'll throw usually a boundary fade. So he came off wide and tried to do a little stutter and go. I just didn't bite on it. He was already so close to the sideline. And then, yeah, I just turned and looked for the ball, and it was there. So
A lot of people would say that that's pass interference. How is that not pass interference? Because you kind of shoved them out of bounds.
yeah, I mean, I just looked for the ball. I didn't really feel like I shoved him, but I definitely did. But, yeah, just look for the ball, and I don't think it will be a PI. So.
LJ, what was it like finally getting back out there after your shoulder injury? Sorry.
Yeah, it felt really good just to be back out there with the guys and get some live reps.
Jacob, we were talking to John about this, but I want your opinion as well. The whole situation with Jay Hill, different type of thing this last couple of days for a game. What was that experience like, seeing what he went through for this, with the defense, and then having him here tonight?
It was definitely heartbreaking for us just to see him up on the screen. You could tell he's really sad and wanted to be there with us. And I know, it was super happy to have him back, and just made my day to have him back. So yeah.
Who were some of the players that were more vocal through that process the last few days of getting you guys through it?
Jay Hill wanted us to stay more quiet about it because he really didn't want it to get out to social media until like maybe after the game. But all of us were just talking about we're glad to have him here. So yeah, we're blessed.
Jacob, John has said that maybe the thing that makes Jay the toughest person he knows is man had a heart attack and literally the next day he's coaching from the box. What does that say about him and a guy who tells you guys in the secondary to be tough a lot? I think I heard it practice a few times.
Thing is, he'll talk about us being tough and then he'll be tough. Like now I can't really say anything when he tells me to get up after I roll my ankle. Like he just had a heart attack and now he's back here. So yeah, it just speaks about our coach.
LJ, was it kind of the plan to rotate with Hinckley, carries and all that, and kind of you guys rotating series?
Yeah, he's a good player. Yeah, it was just go out there and play, just if he got tired, I would go in, and if I got tired, he would go in, and yeah, just play football.
For both of you guys, how good is it feel just to get a win after, 5 games skid last year, just get back on the winning side of things again? Start with you, Jacob.
Yeah, I came into the game thinking we were going to win. I usually always do, no matter who we play. But yeah, it's just nice getting back to the winning side again, and it's different in the locker room when you win. So.
Yeah, winning felt good, after going 5 games, losing straight, But it felt good to go back out there, get a win, and, just kind of show people what we're about. And, they were a good team, and, just to get back on the winning side, knowing how it feels.
LJ, I know running the ball was an emphasis throughout the offseason. How would you evaluate the run game today? How did you feel like you guys did overall?
Yeah, I feel like we did well. We were able to get some big runs and stuff like that. But I feel like there was stuff we could definitely clean up, and we'll go back to that tomorrow. We'll start working on that and get ready for next week.
LJ, there were a lot of questions through the offseason and everything about the offensive line and some of the guys, some misses and coming back, that kind of thing. I feel like those hogs up front answered some questions today with what they did, what you did, what Falau did, all that.
Yeah, we knew what we had, and that's why we decided to roll with it, and they were able to show it tonight, and we plan on showing it next week.
Talk us through your touchdown, your reception. I know you practice that a lot. What does it feel like when it just works so perfectly and you're wide open and you get in the end zone?
Yeah, we have been practicing that play all fall camp. I think I scored on it once in the practice.
You did.
Yeah, so when it worked like that, it was no surprise. I felt pretty good not having to get hit to get in the end zone, so that was nice. But yeah, it was fun.
Any other questions for these
Jacob,
two?
when you're on the sideline, you're watching out there. You have to tackle him in practice and things of that nature. Describe him as a running back and how beneficial it is to have him back in the lineup.
Yeah, he's good all around. He can catch the ball. He can juke. He can truck you. He just runs hard. I haven't had the chance to tackle him, but I don't really want to. Yeah.
LJ, can you just describe maybe the versatility of the skill players on this year's team? Like 10 different guys had catches and the success on the ground, just the versatility of you guys.
Yeah, you're able to see it, from the running back room. All of us are able to catch, run the ball, be physical, and even the receivers, you see them in the run game blocking, and tight ends as well, run, block, and catching and stuff like that. So you see the versatility all throughout the field. I mean, you know, that's what this offense requires, and that's what the coaches preach to us, just to be a complete player.
Jay, you put on weight this offseason. Did you notice a significant difference in this game and like the power that you're able to employ in coverage?
Yeah, it definitely felt better when I get hands on. I used to have to use a lot more strength, but I mean, I guess that double move, it was maybe the weight I gained, pushed him out of bounds, but yeah.
LJ, walk us through, I guess, the injury that you had. How much of a struggle was it to come back and, you know, finally that you're healthy? Is it a relief knowing that that's over?
Yeah, you know, just when it happened, you know, it was kind of disappointing and stuff like that, but just working with the guys in there, you know, our strength staff and our rehab guys, Terrence, Sky, Colby, all those guys, you know, they got me right. I always had belief in them, and, you know, they told me I'd be back at a certain time, and sure enough, they were right, you know. They told me I was going to be back for game 1, so I was back for game 1, and yeah.
Anything else? All right, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, LJ. Appreciate it.
I got a big plan. I'm sorry.
You